Hello snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to do a review on the Nidecker Team Binding. I rode these on my new Arbor Westmark rocker with my K2 Thraxis boots at Arapahoe Basin on a day that was overcast, cold, really firm corduroy, and zero wind. Basically it felt like late January and yet it was early December. This binding's very straightforward with its adjustability. You've got the pop downs in the toe strap for the placement, you got pop-up tabs on the toe and heel strap for the alignment, you got a forward lean adjuster, and you got a little bit of a toe ramp you can adjust. Basically, it's very meat and potatoes, which meat and potatoes would be better than this binding. When it comes to the straps on this, the heel strap's the best thing. It locks your boot down, it contours to the boot, it's not overly plush so it doesn't create any weird pinch points. Now the toe strap on the other hand is about as generic as it comes. I found myself rocking this more over the top than over the toe. It'll grip, it'll lock you down, but I mean it's generic as fuck. It's a basic bitch. That's basically it. The ratchets are ratchets, they work well enough. It is counterintuitive not having the release tab on the toe strap, but that's a small gripe. Actually, the ratchets are probably one of the best things on this binding, if not the best thing on this binding. I fucking hate this binding. The high backs are there. They do high back things. There's a little bit of natural forward lean in it. You can sometimes feel the calf bite right up here in the point. I did. You know, they're high backs, so they do their thing. I mean, it's kind of a generic shape to them, and then again, this whole binding's kind of fucking generic. Alright, so this is kind of touted as that do-everything binding that you can go anywhere with. There's a lot of lack of flex. This thing has a huge base plate that just creates a giant-ass dead spot under your feet. It was on an Arbor Westmark rocker, a board that should be moderately playful. This thing completely deadened it. Basically, this binding has no lateral flex to it, or at least from what I found. Not overly impressed with it. It looks like it's a generic mold, it feels like a generic binding, and that's about where I'm going to leave it with that. So who is this binding for? Clearly someone that's European and recognizes the Nidecker name, because no one should ride this thing in America. Alright, time for my personal thoughts. All you need to know is fuck these things. Just fuck them. They suck. It's a generic ass binding. I do not like this. I was in the size large, which I'm a 10 boot, I should fit into. They were a little big on me, but not enough that it made me worry too much. It's just that base plate, that tray is just fucking huge. I feel like this is a binding from 10 or 12 years ago. It's just like a generic open mold. This was not a good binding. It was not fun. I fucking hated these things. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, that might be my opinion, but I'm reviewing it and you'd like hope that it would be good, but it wasn't. So for all you people that say I'm not being angry enough, fuck these things. I want to cover them in gasoline and burn them, but they're not mine, so I can't. Otherwise, these things would be burned. I would sacrifice them to the bowels of hell. This has been my review of the Nidecker Team Binding. I think they suck. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own them? I'm sorry if you own them. I'm really, really sorry that you bought them. Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation. I guarantee you this video is getting a lot of thumbs down. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click that bell, get those notifications. That way you're not going to miss any of the videos we've got coming out. And trust me, I'll probably talk shit on some more products later on. Also, if you'd really like to support us, swing over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and join up. Yeah, it might cost you a little bit of money, put you behind the paywall, but we've got content, stickers, raffles, and various other things for you snowboarders of the internet. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.